JA may seem like a very uninteresting school, with no cool stories or people. But this is not the case for Mr. Roberts, Alder's newly hired economics and history teacher, who helps coach track and football as well. On the surface, he may just seem like an ordinary guy, but he has a unique background before his teaching career.
When he wasn't teaching or coaching, he spent his time serving our country. Mr. Roberts joined the military after deciding to take on a new chapter in his life. While Mr. Roberts is a successful professional and military veteran today, his life wasn't always headed in the right direction.
It's kind of struggling to find a good job and didn't graduate high school on time, so it was kind of not doing the right things in life, so needed a change. And I had some buddies that were in the military and saw how their lives had turned out and figured it'd be a good change of scenery for me and kind of get me on the right path.
This was a pivotal decision that impacted his life.
A lot of people join the military and it's difficult at first, but once you kind of understand, like anything in life, once you understand how it works and you kind of fall into the process, it's really good experience, a lot of really good connections and lifelong friends that I've made from my time serving. When you go through in the military, I was in the infantry, so a lot of training and some difficult training of that. And sometimes, and it applies to like sports as well, usually, when you go through something really difficult with a team of any sort, then you kind of build a good bond with that group of people. And I've had some lifelong friends that we can always reflect, it could be years from seeing each other, but when we do get together, we have certain moments that we'll definitely be able to talk about that kind of stand out during our time.
Mr. Roberts would like students to know that you can overcome adversity in all aspects of life.
Yeah, I think the number one thing was just being organized and kind of prepared for adversity. There's always going to be, you can never really tell what's going to come down the pipeline, so just being organized and prepared gives you the ability in life to be able to kind of adjust and adapt and overcome any obstacle that is presented. Adversity is going to happen in life, and if you can learn to deal with adversity even in small amounts now, it guides you a lot better as you progress in life, because things get difficult, relationships get difficult, family gets difficult. I have kids. I was up at 3:30 last night because my kid had a high temperature. That's difficult, but if you can deal with that and learn how to deal with adversity and not let it break you down, you're going to be doing just fine.
So to have the opportunity to serve one's country is one of the most honorable things that we recognize in our society. And to have people on staff who are veterans and to be able to recognize people in our community and their families, men and women who serve our great country is just something we take very seriously.
As a teacher here over 25 plus years, I've had the privilege of working with some veteran teachers such as Tom Miser, who was U.S. Army veteran, Tom McGill, U.S. Army veteran. Had the pleasure in the last 2 years of working with U.S. Marine, Chris Roberts. All those things that they bring as a teacher, being a veteran, things such as teacher leadership, organization, teamwork, knowing and having those skills they learned through the military, their life challenges that they had, with military service, but they overcome those and they adapted to those things. So all those skills they bring into the teaching profession, which is just an awesome thing. Some of the veterans make some of the best administrators. They make some of the best teacher leaders. So over the years, the more that we interact with veterans as teachers or as administrators, is for the greater good for our student body as a whole. Students can learn so much from their lives as far as their military experiences. They go throughout the world. They have different cultural experiences. All those things can be shared with our students, and our students win all the time when they get to have interactions with those type of teachers that have military-connected service.
Well, there you have it, pioneers. Alder isn't as boring as it seems. Mr. Roberts is a prime example of a hero behind the scenes.
No one would expect this newly hired teacher and coach to have such an interesting background, but not all heroes wear capes.